Alright, everyone, welcome back for another episode of Crosswords for Dummies. I don't think I say the channel name that much. I kind of took a hiatus last week. I know I said I was going to try to record some more from Fargo, but, I was just enjoying time there with my cousin and my goddaughter and all my family out there. I just didn't... This channel is something I do for fun. Nothing I feel too serious about. I'm not expecting this to become a source of any revenue any day. So I was just enjoying myself. But we're back this week. We'll see. I'm hitting the grind here. My thesis is due 3 weeks from Friday. So we'll see how these next couple weeks go, but definitely try to always get the Monday crosswords out. But good to be back in the swing of things. The finish line's in sight, but let's jump in. Start off with the mini. Recording this Sunday night, so probably not too many people on the leaderboard. Reminder, the mini is free to play. Link in the description below. As always, by Joel Fagliano. Let's scroll this down a little more. Up a little and we're good to go. Alright. Perfect. All centered. Let's see how this goes. Word before present after Miami. It's a whole thing. Trophy or medal, award, all the blank that's fit to print. I guess news, great delight, every other UAE vowel. Utterly amazed. Vice. Shoot is probably dang. It's a whole thing. Utterly amazed. In awe. Sinister spell is a curse. Airport schedule. ETD. Donut. I like the Vice clue there. Donut, award, news. Great delight is a glee. Huh. I never realized that about United Arab Emirates. Every other letter is a vowel. I was thinking UAE and how every letter is a vowel there, but I was like, I don't know if that works. Not what the clue is going for. Estimated time of departure. Shout out Delta Airlines. Voluntarily bumped from my flight, and they gave me $1,100 in gift cards. Spent it. I could have gotten them all in Cheesecake Factory gift cards, but decided against that. So my ETD got really pushed back, but it was worth it. Alright, nice little mini today. A little slower as I'm getting back into the swing of things, but let's take a look at this Monday crossword. Today's Monday is by Stephen Hiltner. Oh, one thing I was doing over break, crossword related, was I'm working on writing my own crossword. Probably won't get published anywhere, but it's just kind of fun practice, and I can never get one published if I don't even write one. So, kind of my thought there. Alright, let's move that guy up a little more. Alright, I think we're all centered. Ready to go. This one is not free to play. Link is still in the description if you want to. And I guess spoiler alert? Yeah, I don't know if I said spoiler alert for the mini, but I'm sure you guys know at this point. Let's see what we got. Little Hopper. Toyota? Nope. Car company with a T logo. Huh. Blank the cold. Out in the cold. Big sports venues and arena. Fox opposite is a dove. Little Hopper's a toad then. Tide is sneakers. Is that laced? LSU is the Baton Rouge school. Central room of a Roman house. Atrium. Well, that takes the cake. 2020, for example. Eyesight. Aging broadband. DHL? No, DSL. Yeah. That's a euro. It's Springs Eternal. I think that's HTML, the web designer's code. Youngstown's home. There's no way that's Utah. That's ping pong. Concludes, ends. Oh, Hope Springs Eternal. Narrow is thin. Ohio. Youngstown, Ohio. Brain is a mind. Steve Urkel. Neighbor on Family Matters. Oh, it's Tesla. Okay. Lure. Summer suit material. Probably linen? Entice. Online personal journals or blogs. It's gotta be Tao. Wedding vow, I do. Neighbor on Full House. I've never seen Full House. Ones with negative views on humanity. Birds that caw. A bird that caws. I think it's a crow. Cartoon characters who's smarter than the average bear. Yogi. Oh, one says cynics. Null and void. Toys with tails. I guess that's gonna be an S there. That's root. Unit of residence. Plural suffix. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's these. Oh, unit of resistance. That makes more sense. 4-star review. That's brains and brawn. Fashionable people arrive at set is late at any point. It's probably ever. Crimson and scarlets are reds. Rave. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Winter hours. Alright, I always think about this. So winter is not daylight savings time. So I think that's CST, Central Standard Time. Yeah, because we just hit daylight savings time, and we're in the spring. We're not in the winter. Okay, perfect. Strongly disliked is hated. Gawk at is ogle, or ogle. I think the explanation for Homer Simpson is dough. Generic stuff. Huh. Yoshi. Some rodeo riders. Probably cowgirls then. Cowboys is one letter short. Let's down. Psychedelic. I think it's ESP. Something that brings bad luck. Old cloth is a rag. Peculiar. I want to say this is odd. Rich, rich, rich. Olympic women's gymnastic powerhouse. Alley. I think like Alley Raisman. Gestation locations. No, that's a serif. Oh, it's USA. Okay. Uteri. Positive quality. Asset. What a tree provides on a shade. Do the breaststroke. That's swim. Conceal oneself as hide. Neighborhood. Successful conclusion to negotiation. A deal. Place to get a sandwich is probably a deli. Boise's home is Idaho. Carol Joyce don't know. Secret recording device is a wire. Bygone TV host Mr. Okay. I know that's Idaho, but this is... Oh, no, it's not. It's Fred Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers would have been... Yes, that is Delhi. That is Idaho. Notion, idea, narrow street is an alley. Shallowest to the Great Lakes has to be Erie. Didn't know that. A good one is square, meal. Lesser played, half of a 45. Huh? Super duper. Sort through, sift through. Ages. I think that's Bates. It's a hairstyle akin to... I'm guessing it's a bob. Mornings for shorter AMs. Bright's opposite. That's gotta be... Oh no. Not jets, kites. Genetic stuff. DNA. Oh, it's LSD. Psychedelic. Refinery rocks or... Rich, rich, rich. Seeded loaf often is rye. Let's down. Oh, lowers. I was thinking let's down like disappoints. Wilson something. Peculiar is odd. Voodoo? That makes sense. Is it Wilson? Yeah, that's loaded then. Oh, that is B-side. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to type. Okay, nice Monday. 6:47. That's a pretty good time, especially just doing it on my own. Let's switch this back to the main puzzle screen. Let's take a look. So the theme was TV. I thought it was like TV neighbors. So we had Steve Urkel, Kimmy Gibbler, Wilson Wilson, and Fred Rogers. So in my mind, Steve Urkel and Fred Rogers are really the only two that I would expect people to know, like, if they haven't seen the shows. Like, I watched Mr. Rogers' Neighbor growing up, but, like, they're just, like, culturally such a big thing. Like, culturally, their names are known. You might not have Fred Rogers. You might not know Fred's first name, but, yeah. Kimmy Gibbler and Wilson Wilson. I know Full House. John Stamos stars on it. Fictional character. So, I mean, like, Kimberly Louise Kimmy Gibbler is a character on Full House. She was best friends with DJ Tanner. So, like, Full House is a very popular show. I just kind of missed my time with it. Most Crossword solvers probably knew that one. Home Improvement. Wilson Wilson. Home Improvement. Yeah, my computer always likes to run slow. This stuff happens. To be honest, I didn't know that was a sitcom. I thought this was like an HGTV show. Starring Tim Allen that aired from 91 to 99. Let's watch when he launched Tim Allen's career and the start of the Pamela Anderson. Interesting. Ran for a long time. 8 seasons. 8 full seasons. That being said, like I said, I guess I think I've talked about this with themes before. For me, a really good theme isn't one that's just kind of like, this is kind of trivial in a sense. Like, they do have a related thread, but it's not like something at the end where I go like, oh, like something that I might not get with the first theme one, but once I've seen all the theme answers, I kind of see how they're related and like that little twist. I like those themes better. This one's not bad. I think the middle two are a little inaccessible for people that didn't watch those shows because they're not as much in the popular culture, but not bad overall. It's in the cross. I mean, you saw crosses on this were incredibly fair. Let's go through the other film. Little Hopper is a toad. Tied sneakers is laced. Hope it springs eternal. It springs eternal. Hope springs eternal. What does that saying mean? In my mind, Hope Springs Eternal always was like, I hope it stays spring forever. Yeah, so like an optimism. I guess that's kind of a slant clue in that. Frank and Lyra. Lyra, I think, was the money of Italy. I can never remember how to spell it, though, when it comes up in crosswords. Lyra. That's a common crossword film, Lyra. Brain is mine. Yeah, none of this stuff. Little kind of not grateful with IES, but not horrible. Fun cluing on it. Logs. Santa Ana wins. I really need to learn the Greek alphabet. I know it goes alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and then ends in omega. I don't know any in the middle, though. Wedding vow, I do. Neighbor on Full House. You know, I'd be interested to see if they ever clue these as, like the sorority. There's a sorority, Zeta, Tau, Alpha. And I'd like to see them clue it like that. Instead of just like letter after blank. I'm sure they've done it before, but usually when I see Greek letters, it's like the letter after or before this one. Gibbler, Cynics, unit of resistance is an ohm. What is an ohm exactly? I always think of ohm with sound. I'm not saying there's not resistance in sound. No, it's electrical resistance. Huh. Okay, I guess I just don't know what an ohm is. I think back to like the in high school I heard a band 8 ohms play, so I was associated with sound, but it makes sense with electricity also. Brave, Route 66. Man, these always mess me up. I always have to think which one's winter and which one's spring. Whether it's S is standard and D is daylight, so. Hated, strongly disliked. Gawket, ogle. I remember I first learned with ogle, or how do you pronounce it? Pronunciation. If it's ogle or ogle. Let's see if I can read a pronunciation guide. No, it's ogle. Okay. Ogle. I had a professor or teacher in high school, Mr. Ogle. That's where I first heard that word, because he mentioned it once. That was his name. Let's down. Like I said, as lowers, I was thinking that first is like to disappoint. Olympic women's gymnast powerhouse. I thought it was as for a specific person, not the country. The United States is really good at gymnastics. That's why we always win so many medals, because there's so many gymnastics events and we crush it there. Shade, Idaho, Joyce Carol Oates. I wonder what she's written. Also, I need a new computer. This guy's starting to slow down a little. 58 novels, wow. I've written a lot. Come on. Blackwater, What I Lived For, Blonde, Wheel of Love, finalist for Pulitzer Prize, wow. Haven't heard any of those books before, but I'm also not a well-read person. Secret Recording Device, Fred Rogers, or I should say Dia, Ally. I can never remember how to spell Ally versus Ally versus Ally like the name. Theory. Good one is Square Meal. 45, like a 45 record, the B-side. That makes sense. Let's sort through. First that Toyota, but Tesla, yeah. Out in the Cold, not great fill there. I'm just not a fan of partials a lot of the time. For like, partials where it's like kind of two small words. Like, I like 12 down as a partial. Hawks opposites of Dove, LSU. I don't think I know against LSU. Shout out Doug though, my friend Doug. He is a big SEC fan. He went Ole Miss undergrad. Atrium. I've just kind of started to recognize where those go in crosswords. That takes the cake. Say Agent Broadband. I remember when I was 3rd grade seeing advertisements for Comcast that talked about DSL. DHL is the shipping company. HTML. Ohio. Shout out my friend Alexis, who's from Ohio. Ping pong. Shout out my friend David. He and I are in a first to 100 wins ping pong match. So like, you play a regular game like and someone wins like 21-19. That's one win. There's still 99 to go. I think he's up now like 49 to 43. We're gonna have a crazy time when that ends. Concludes, speaking of ends, to lure is to entice. What's a page boy hairstyle? Speaking of hairstyle, I need to get my haircut. I need Exploria here. Absolute angel. Come on. Come on, Mr. Computer. Load. Oh yeah, I do see how that's similar to a bob. AMs. There's a lot of these as like blanks opposite. So dim. I can find them as I go along. Kites, Toys with Tails, Yoshi. He was my favorite character in Mario Kart. Oh yeah, Brain's counterpart Braun. I think there's one up at the top. How fashionable people arrive at set late. At any point ever. Crimson and Scarlets are reds. For the cause is Crow. Yogi and Yoshi, I kind of like having this here. Null and Void. Cowgirls. Hoodoo. What about that is voodoo? Like hoodoo voodoo, it's heard it before. Genetic stuff is DNA. Psychedelic. First I read that as like psychic initials, like ESP. Or Refinery Rocks. I think the title should be like Refinery Rock. Rich is loaded. Uteri. A serif. Positive quality is an asset. Swim, hide, area, deal, deli, ages, super duper. Guess that means super duper. For Monday, I probably would have put that as like blank 5, or that might be a little too sports knowledge-y then, like the Fab 5 or the Fab 4. The Beatles. I think the Beatles are called the Fab 4. Come on, computer, don't crash on me. I'll say tribute band. Let's see if it's mentioned on their Wikipedia page. Start off as, ooh, that'd be a cool crossword fill one day, the Quarryman. Oh, come on, you can load in, computer. Once I start, I better be recording in full screen. Alright, the computer's being, there we go, now we got everything loaded in. Yeah. First. Yeah, Fab 4. I would have included that as Fab 4 because that's probably one that's better known than the Fab 5. Rye. Yeah, a nice Monday crossword. Not the best theme on a Monday, but you know the fill was pretty easy. So, all in all, good Monday. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like. Anytime I get a single-digit Monday crossword with no help, I'm really happy. Well, top of the leaderboard right now. Probably won't get a chance to check what it is tomorrow, but c'est la vie. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for some Tuesday episodes tomorrow, or Tuesday crosswords. Bye.